What's going on, you guys? My name is Zach Hartley and welcome back to another weekly watch list video. In this series, my goal is to share with you what stocks I am watching for the week ahead, as well as how I am looking at the current market conditions. With regards to my current portfolio, here are the current swing trading positions that I have open at the moment. I have options in Adobe, I have options in Hive, and I have an equity position in Udemy. We're doing well on all of these positions. On Adobe, I was actually up 150% before all of the tech companies had just awful earnings on Thursday after the market. So that was a little bit disappointing. I should have locked in some profit there, but that's okay. All of these positions, though, if you're interested, I do talk about them here on the watch list. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in seeing when I actually make the trades, enter the positions, and lock in profits, you can check out the Discord chat. The link for that is in the description to this video. That's basically where I post all of my day-to-day and up-to-date analysis. But without any further ado, let's start talking about the week ahead. With regards to the NASDAQ, it was a pretty good week. We actually broke through this previous resistance level that I was really watching closely for. So overall, very, very strong week from the NASDAQ. We have basically bounced off of this low. We have started to form some higher lows, and we're breaking through previous highs. So everything there is really, really good. With regards to the S&P 500, we had a breakthrough of previous highs, which is really, really nice. We did have a little bit of a pullback on Friday. That's okay. The entire market kind of pulled back on Friday, so it's sort of to be expected. We don't have solid, good confirmation of a solid, strong breakout from the S&P 500, but we definitely have the first and early signs of it. And with regards to the Dow Jones, we were unable to break out at all. We actually got what looks to be rejected again right around this kind of 34,000 mark. So I'm going to be watching this one very, very closely. The Dow Jones was actually the first one to recover, but in the last 2 weeks here, it was actually the NASDAQ and the tech stocks that really saw the big rally. So interesting dynamic that we're seeing between different industries within the same rally. That's the stuff that gets me interested. Now, moving on a little bit, crypto is consolidating a little bit around $23,000, but it's really, really nice. We're still up over 40% in 2023. It's kind of leading the charge here, and it's doing extremely well. With regards to earnings, we have got a lot going on this week. We are still in the middle of a big earnings season. We've got a lot of the big tech companies kind of out of the way last week, and now we are into some of the energy companies. We're into some of the CPG companies. We're into some of the media companies. We've got Uber, we got Walt Disney, we got Pepsi, PayPal, we got Lyft, we got Canopy Growth, we got BP, we got Pinterest. We got lots of different companies that are going to be reporting earnings this week. So it's going to be a very, very exciting week. Now, with regards to the market conditions, a couple things we need to talk about. Number one, Canada raised their interest rates a little while ago, and just last week, the United States raised their interest rate by the same amount, 0.25%. Jerome Powell has come on multiple times and said that he is not going to stop with high interest rates until the job is done. That job is bringing inflation back down to 2%. Currently, it's at about 6%, down from around 9%. So that is where we are at with regards to interest rates. I do expect at least one, if not two or three more rate hikes, probably at this 0.25% range. Now, US GDP growth came in at 2.9%. That is very, very strong. It shows that we might not be going into a recession. We also had a jobs report come in last week that was extremely strong, almost 3 times better than the analysts were expecting. And so GDP is up, jobs are strong. We do not have high unemployment in any way in Canada or the United States, and so fears of a recession are slightly diminishing based on the information we've received in the last week or two, but earnings have come back slightly weak. Apple had kind of an earnings miss, revenue was declining, Microsoft didn't do super great, Amazon lost money, so a couple different things are happening inside of the market. Now, moving on to the stocks that I like this week, the first one here is going to be FSD Pharma. Ticker symbol is HUGE.CN. This is a Canadian company, so if you don't like Canadian companies, skip to the next one. But what I want to say first is if you're interested in finding a broker to day trade, swing trade, or long-term invest, I am personally using Questrade. That is where I'm pulling all of these charts from. That's where I do all of my analysis and all of my trading. If you're interested in Questrade, you can get $50 in free commissions when you use the link in my description. That will let you trade, that will let you invest, that will let you try out the platform. Won't cost you a single penny. Free commissions. Highly recommend it. Now, FSD Pharma, the reason I like this company, I did some research on them a few months ago. I made a video about them, and they have been consolidating for almost literally an entire year. You can see dating back here to February of 2022, they had a high right here of $1.40, got rejected at $1.40 several times. It also had support right around $1 here. It consolidated for an entire year, and just in the last 2 or 3 trading days, it is starting to break out. This is top of my list. It also has good volume, good MACD, and I really like the company. The second one here is Carnival Cruise Lines. This is one of those cruise companies, and the reason this chart stands out to me so much is just the immaculately clear resistance that we have right here around $11.40 to $11.80. You can see we got rejected at this price level once right here in July, once in August, once again in September, once again in November, and then basically over the last kind of 2 weeks we've been consistently getting rejected until Thursday and Friday, where we broke out above that level. We're now trading at $11.80. I like Carnival Cruise Lines as long as travel continues to come back, COVID doesn't rear its ugly head again, and this chart continues. I would put a stop loss probably at $11, and I would just ride this with a trailing stop loss or try and take profit probably at like $14, $16, $18 on the way up. That's how I would tackle it. Now, next company is Uber. Uber is reporting earnings this week, so it's going to be very, very interesting. They're also consolidating a little bit. You can see right here, $24 acted as resistance, then it acted as support twice in October, and here at the very, very end of 2022, we also have the $33 rate level right here where it acted as resistance several times. We are testing it right now, and I am watching for either the breakout of this $33, $34 level or a rejection if the company comes out with bad earnings back down to $24. Next one here is Nutrien. This stock trades in Canada and the United States. They actually have a fairly attractive dividend right around that 2.5% to 3%. But I like this company because we've got a triple bottom at $70 here. We have basically a descending wedge or a descending triangle right here. And we've just broken out of our first area of resistance. We have a crossover of our moving averages. We're moving in a bullish direction. And I personally think fertilizer, which is the product that this company sells, I think fertilizer is going to be more and more important and in higher demand over the next 5 to 10 years. So I really like Nutrien. I think this could be a good opportunity to get into a nice dividend paying stock. And lastly here, another company in Canada. This is a real estate brokerage, and I really like their company. I like the business model. I like the people that run it. They have double bottom right here at $1.40. They have just broken out of this bearish trend right here. Again, crossover of our moving averages. Actually pretty good volume over the last kind of week or two, and it looks like we're slowly moving higher. If we see real estate start to rebound, particularly in Canada and the United States, I think this could be a great opportunity to take advantage of that market. Now, if you guys are interested in learning a little bit more about technical analysis, definitely consider checking out my stock market course. It's called Stock Market Fundamentals, and it's completely free on Skillshare. Sign up for Skillshare. You get a 1-month trial. You can take my course. It's 10 hours long. Leave a review for it. I would really appreciate it. There's over 400 reviews so far, but they mean a lot to me. And if you cancel your subscription in under 1 month, you get the entire course for free. You can take all of the content, take all of the knowledge, cancel the subscription, walk away. Nobody's going to say anything. It's hosted on Skillshare. The link is in the description down below. Check out the link for the Discord chat. Check out the link for Questrade if you're interested in saving some money on a broker. And I hope you got some value out of this video. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon. Good luck trading. Good luck investing. We'll talk to you later.